Hello, this is another video being recorded by T. Chase. I have a website called revelation13.net. This video is on Oak Island, Nova Scotia, a location on this island where there's been search for possible lost treasure. They've been excavating underground to find for some 200 years to find a possible buried treasure there on Oak Island in Nova Scotia, Canada. Now, I am looking at this in what I call geographic coordinates patterns. If you look at my website, revelation13.net, I've got a page called geographic.html where I discuss patterns of geographic coordinates. And this is related to, there's a location in between New Mexico and Arizona. That may relate to a pattern of geographic coordinates. Comet Halley-Bopp was discovered simultaneously on the same day by two discoverers in Cloudcroft, New Mexico, and in Stanfield, Arizona. Note that near the middle of these two towns, the midpoint is 32.92 north, 108.85 west. Geographic coordinates is Lordsburg, New Mexico, a town name with religious significance. At 32.35 north, 108.72 west. And the borders between New Mexico, Arizona, and the neighboring states of Colorado and Utah form a cross. The cross representing Christ. Also note that wrapped around the cross is the highway Route 666 near the New Mexico and Arizona border. So it is wrapped around the cross like a snake. I think this cross with a snake wrapped around it is an alchemy symbol also. But recently, July 2003, Route 666 was renamed to Route 491. Note that directly below is Easter Island, where giant statues are at 109.3 west, 27.1 south. So a 60 degree shift south, the same degree west. And significance is that Easter Island has a possible alien connection, and an undeciphered language was discovered there, similar to the language of ancient India. From Easter Island, if you go 1/3 of the way around the world, a 120 degree shift, you are at the sacred site Ayers Rock in Australia at 25.2 south, 131.0 east. Then directly north from Ayers Rock is a location in Japan near the discovery location of Comet Halley-Bopp. Now, concerning 108 degrees location, note Psalm 108:3-5, King James Version. I will praise thee, O Lord, among the people, and I will sing praises unto thee among the nations. For thy mercy is great above the heavens, and thy truth reacheth unto the clouds. Be thou exalted, O God, above the heavens, and thy glory above the earth, which one could connect with a comet, with the above the heavens passage. And note corresponding to 108, Revelation 10:8, in the days of the voice of the seventh angel, when he shall begin to sound, the mystery of God should be finished, as he's declared to the servant, the prophets. Also note that Nazareth, Israel, where Christ was from, is at the same degree north at 32.7 north, 32.58 east, as this from this location in New Mexico. And note that you have exactly 144 degrees between the midpoint near Lordsburg, New Mexico, and Nazareth. And that in Revelation 14:1, there are discussed the 144,000 chosen ones. So what I am saying is that the Comet Hale-Bopp discovery midpoint is where we should count degrees as Book of Revelation passages around the globe. Now, if we discuss also the location of Oak Island, I think Oak Island may also have relevance to this discussion of geographic coordinates. The coordinates of Oak Island are 44.51 north, 64.29 west. So as I said, we should consider the shift from a 108.85 west location in New Mexico, and I should relate that to a Book of Revelation passage. The shift west. And also we'll consider the sum of coordinates of a location. In this case, the shift east from the location in New Mexico to Oak Island is 44.56 degrees. And the sum of locations of the north and west location of Oak Island are 108.80. The shift relate to Revelation 4:4 related to the 44 degree shift. So Revelation 4:4 is on the 24 elders at the throne in heaven. These could be aliens. And the coordinates sum 108.80 again relate to Psalm 108 in Revelation 10:9. Corresponding to the coordinate sum for Oak Island of the north and west coordinates. This is Revelation 10:8 and Revelation 10:9. Now I quote here Revelation 10:7-11, King James Version. But in the days of the voice of the seventh angel, when he shall begin to sound, the mystery of God should be finished, as he declared to his servants the prophets. And the voice which I heard from heaven spake unto me again, and said, Go and take the little book which is open in the hand of the angel which standeth upon the sea and upon the earth. And I went unto the angel and said unto him, give me the little book. And he said unto me, take it, and eat it up. And it shall make thy belly bitter, but it shall be in thy mouth sweet as honey. And I took the little book out of the angel's hand, and ate it up. And it was in my mouth sweet as honey. And as soon as I had eaten it, my belly was bitter. And he said unto me, thou must prophesy again before many peoples and nations and tongues and kings. Perhaps this passage is a clue to what is buried at Oak Island, a book with a prophecy of the future and that solves a mystery. Or could this be the book of Revelation itself, and that the Oak Island will unravel the mystery of the book of Revelation? And this angel, and the angel could be an alien, and aliens could have buried the treasure at Oak Island and built all these underground passages. You see, the aliens do a lot of underground construction, and aliens may have bases around the world. And that's what this Oak Island could be about. And these coordinates perhaps could be a clue to where to dig at Oak Island, but I'm not sure exactly where. It's also interesting that the coordinates some 108.80 is showing up, and that was the New Mexico, same as the New Mexico location west. So this might be a clue to Oak Island, but I'm not exactly sure how. You can see more on my website, and check out my webpage on these subjects for more detail. Thank you.